Hey everyone, welcome to the Mobile User Acquisition Show. In the Mobile User Acquisition Show, we feature interviews with the smartest folks in mobile and growth who share invaluable, actionable, tactical insights on every aspect of mobile growth and marketing, not to mention some adjacent areas just as well. The Mobile User Acquisition Show is presented by me, Shamant Rao, CEO of the mobile growth marketing firm Rocketship HQ, and produced by Karishma Sundaram, our superstar content marketing manager at Rocketship HQ. Each episode includes strategies, tips, and pointers from the leading edge of mobile growth marketing that you can use to unlock tremendous growth for your app in a sustainable and capital efficient manner. Among the big changes that are coming with iOS 15 are custom product pages, which offer the ability to customize App Store pages for different audiences. Note that this is very different from product page optimization, which is uh, another feature offered in iOS 15, which is similar to App Store A/B testing, which we might talk about later, but the custom product pages is a different feature altogether. So what are these? What are these custom product pages? So you can set up to 35 different App Store pages in iTunes. Each App Store page can have different screenshots, promotional text, and app previews. Now, what's cool is that each of these is going to be targetable with a different custom URL, which you can use for different sources of traffic, which in some senses, which in some ways reminds me of tracker URLs of MMPs, except of course the destination pages are going to be different as compared to the tracker URLs. What's also cool is that you can customize ad creators. You can set up customized ad creators for each landing page, so you can have a very seamless flow from a customized ad creative to a custom URL to a custom landing page, which lets you customize the user journey very, very well. Obviously the missing piece is you don't have a custom deep link, which kind of goes away, which has gone away. But I think this hopefully goes some way in mitigating the loss of the deep linked experience. So what might be some of the ways in which you can use these custom App Store pages? For instance, you could pair a number of combinations. For instance, if you're operating in multiple cities, you could send users from New York and Boston to different city-specific pages. Ad campaigns for New York, send users to New York themed ads. And these New York themed ads send users to the New York page on iTunes. Ad campaigns for Boston show users a Boston themed ad, send users to the Boston page and convert them. You could also promote different services, products, or genres in different custom pages. So if your fiction app has romance stories and thrillers, you could highlight romance stories in a separate product page and thrillers in a separate product page. And obviously, you could advertise for them separately with custom ads. You could also target different types of users based on different interest groups for these different ads and landing pages. You could also target different types of user personas via different App Store pages, via creatives as well. So if a strategy game has builders, battlers, and socializers, you could have different landing pages for each of these. You could show ads that emphasize socializing to socializers, ads that emphasize building to builders, ads that emphasize fighting and battling to a landing page for battlers. That's very cool in terms of customization. You could target different demographic profiles via different custom product pages. So if you're a dating app, you could have different landing pages for men versus women. Obviously, different ads lead to those. You could have different ads for younger versus older users. You could also do that if you're a fitness app targeting these folks separately. All of these possibilities are very exciting. However, the only question mark that remains is around how Apple might use the privacy threshold for conversion values in these cases. So Apple's documentation says that you can, and I quote from the documentation, you can monitor the success of each custom product page by viewing impressions, downloads, conversion rate, and more in app analytics. measure retention data and average proceeds per paying user for each custom product page. So you can see how it performs over time. Uh, Now, this isn't still 100% clear around whether you will see aggregated data that is accurate and not obfuscated by privacy thresholds. For instance, if you run a campaign to a custom product page for New York, it becomes easier for you to separate out all New York users as a cohort and track their performance, which can be helpful for marketers. But it seems to go against the grain of everything that the privacy threshold is designed for. So it's not very clear how the privacy threshold is going to behave with these custom product pages. Also, when Apple says, oh, you can monitor conversion rates and conversions in app analytics in iTunes, by conversions, they're basically meaning installs and they're not meaning any downstream conversions. That's their typical practice. So it's hard to say what the eventual measurement is going to look like. All of this is also challenging because the privacy threshold is already being a problem for many folks we work with on iOS 14.5 plus, and it's unclear how all of these will shake out if you have about 35 custom product pages and you send a trickle of traffic to each of these. With that caveat, though, the custom product pages are definitely a big step forward, and we're definitely excited to explore the possibilities that are unfolding with it.
For more tips, pointers, and strategies from the leading edge of mobile user acquisition, subscribe to our YouTube channel right here or check out our blog, rocketship.hq.com/blog.